Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we're watching Dark Season 2, Episode 1.
The last time you guys saw me, I was a little worse for wear. I was very, just mind blown and distraught and just, I don't know, all the things. I'm a bit, we've moved on. We've
I wouldn't say you're improved, okay? You've just maybe a bit more rested.
We've settled.
You're a bit more rested, okay? And I would like it to be known and reminded that your boy's brain was actually not destroyed or frazzled. I was actually keeping up, pretty energetic, happy to talk for another 3 hours if we needed to be.
What I will say is, I didn't have sleep for the whole week, and I was having caffeine that day, which I never have.
Both. I didn't have slept for 3 years, don't worry about it. Excuses.
No!
Now, enough about Pudgey's little whatever we're talking about. It's not too important.
We're back. We're ready.
Well, I won't say we're ready again. Another wrong thing that you said. I wouldn't say we're ready.
We're ready for season 2.
We are back. And, you know, it is just a wild position we are in right now because what does anything even mean?
Right?
Well, you follow the whole season 1 thinking that you're having an impact, that you're uncovering something. But essentially what we find out at the end is that everything happened exactly the same way it has always happened. Not a single thing was different about anything. So other than Noah and Claudia maybe having this long game that they're playing, the whole of season 1...
But when did that even start? And when did that even end?
But that's everything.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. Like that question you'll ask about everything because we're in some sort of chicken or egg situation. No one knows what came first and how it started. All we know is that...
That's what's hurting my brain.
Both the future and the past are affecting each other and they both needed to happen for the other to exist. But obviously you think what one had to happen first, but there is no... And I don't believe we'll get an answer to that at the end of the show. Like, to answer what...
Nah.
Well, how do you answer what came first? That is a... I don't know, but I'm not expecting that.
No. That needs to get answered.
No, that's a bit unreasonable.
That's the whole point of the show.
Not necessarily. They're trying to end it, and you're making sense of the events that have happened during it, but I don't think we necessarily have to answer what came first. I don't know if we're meant to know that. A show like this...
I'm good with open endings. You know this about me. He's, horrendous, but I feel like you're going to cope better than I am with this.
Well, if you temper your expectations a bit more reasonable, I think with time travel, I've got a certain expectation that I understand only so much can be explained. But I want a lot of the more, nitty-gritty things explained for sure. But it's a weird position to be in because we don't know what... Well, essentially, like season 1 was pretty much just helping us come to terms with the world and what cycle is going on and what's going on. And we've got just a very base level understanding. But we weren't having, characters weren't having the impact like, Ulrich's discovering it and you think everything, Mikkel's traveled back in time and Jonas now has it and you think that you're actually discovering something new. And it's like, no. You're just reliving what's already happened before, probably multiple times, and it's just falling into the place it was meant to fall into. And then we're like,
But isn't that crazy? Like, older Jonas is talking to younger Jonas saying, we need to do this.
And he got played by Claudia completely. Yeah, so we don't know what Claudia's plan is here, but she lied to Jonas. He thought he was ending the wormhole once and for all and just ending all of this madness. But by ending it, he was actually triggering its existence in the first place. Again, a chicken or egg situation, which is wild.
Yeah.
Jonas always had to end it to start it.
But does that need to continuously keep happening?
Well, that's what's funny now because we got young Jonas. I don't know what the fate of older Jonas is, but young Jonas now, it's like, so we're following his journey, but he's just going to do the same things to end up where we already know. So what's the point of it all? Obviously, there's going to be a point, but that's what's wild about our season 2 outlook now. It's like, so we're having an impact on anything?
But we know the 33-year cycle, and that is seems to be continuous. I mean, we saw Charlotte say 33 times 2 or whatever she said, just 33 twice. And then that brings us to Jonas being in the future as well and seeing that timeline. But they seem to know what's going on just a little bit more.
A little bit more, yeah. So the only thing we kind of know about Noah's objective is that he's trying to build this time machine to reorder everything, the beginning and the end, and to sort of set things as they should be, in his words. Now, I don't know exactly what that looks like to him, but it sounds like in his own way, he's trying to end this cycle, but I don't know if it's necessarily for the better because he has some twisted views on things as well.
It's to end this cycle?
Well, I don't know. He wants to reorder everything the way that it should be. So I assume everyone's trying to break this because to reorder it, you have to break this cycle that everyone's
Because his wife that we see in the red lipstick and whatever.
Again, you got to stop. Maybe his wife.
Maybe.
Like,
but look, I mean, it's a big coincidence, but maybe his wife was saying that he's a bad man. So I don't know.
Yes. In any other show, maybe I'd give you a bit of room, but in this one, dude, you can't be just assuming things with confidence. Like, where does this confidence come from?
We need to be concrete about something, and until I'm proven wrong, then that's fine.
Concrete about things that have been shown is one thing. About things that we've interpreted is another. Okay? Yes, evidence points towards it, but until it's explicitly explained.
Yes. If it matches up, apparently in her view, he's a bad man, but he sees himself being in the light and Claudia being in the dark. So it's just all very
Everyone
confusing.
sees themselves as everything. Okay? Noah thought that he was, the boy that was or the chosen one to take him to the light, and he seemingly been played. Sorry, not Noah, Jonas.
Yeah.
Thought that he was that, and then being played. And then, we left off with Jonas being sent off into the future, a future that we haven't yet seen. So I'm assuming, based on the math, that it's 2052. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, we saw a young Helge being sent into the room with the wallpaper where Jonas was, which we don't know what time period that wallpaper room is, that bunker yet.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I think we've got to just get into it, find our footing. If you haven't heard last discussion, it was a wild one, so check that out, and we'll see what season 2 has in store for us. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you want up to 4 weeks of early access to our reactions, or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link down below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Another one of those heavy quotes.
Damn.
Starting off with. So is this the future entrance?
1921.
Oh my god, this is before 53 now. So this is the past of the past. Wow. Dude, we're gonna have 5 timelines.
I can't.
Oh my god. What the hell? This is when it's being created.
Do you reckon? Is that what it is? It is. The tunnel. But who are these people and what is their goal? Wait, he's got the tattoo on him.
Yeah. How does one even create these tunnels? Like, what?
Der Anfang und das Ende.
There we go, he's saying it.
Eine seltsame Vorstellung, dass beides das Gleiche sein soll.
Yeah, I mean, you're telling me.
Sigmundus Creatus est. Und so ist die Welt erschaffen.
Oh no, that is so weird.
But who are these guys?
It's tattooed all over your body, so you should have some kind of idea, right? He was almost questioning it for a second.
That was intense, man. That would not be an easy job. Goddamn.
Du glaubst nicht mehr an die Prophezeiung?
They were given a prophecy at this time.
Ich glaube an die Ironie des Schicksals.
Wir müssen das Kreuz tragen, egal wie schwer es uns erscheint. In 6 Tagen beginnt das Paradies und die Hölle auf Erden hat ein Ende.
Which didn't really happen, hey?
Hat er dich deshalb geschickt? Ich habe lange auf diesen Moment gewartet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This feels so intense.
Do you have to kill him? No way.
Ich hoffe, dass irgendwann der Tag kommt, an dem du nicht mehr alles glaubst, was Adam dir erzählt.
Who the fuck is Adam?
He sounds like a Noah of sorts.
Yeah.
Taking another biblical name.
Und warum er dich Noah genannt hat.
Yo!
So Adam
That's
took Noah. What? So he's not Bartos like we thought.
Interesting. Yeah, why did he call you Noah and he's Adam?
And this guy's just gonna let him kill him?
That didn't kill him in one go, surely.
Yeah, what the hell? But why did he just let him? Like,
He knew that's what had to happen.
oh my god, man. So we know Noah was in 1921 helping build this somehow.
Yes. And Adam's vision is literally his now.
God damn, that look in his eyes,
Yeah.
man.
The beginning of the last cycle.
The last cycle?
2020. The beginning of the last cycle.
Which leads into 2052 as the last cycle, supposedly. Wow, man.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What?
Ich finde, wir passen perfekt zusammen.
Yeah, nephew and aunt. That is weird that he's even having this dream, right?
Yeah. Wow, it's been some time.
This looks like his bedroom, the way it's laid out.
Look at that look in
It's
his
his
eyes.
house.
It is his house. Wow. You can
In
see
the
how his eyes
future.
have changed like the older version now.
What's stayed the same and what's different? Yeah, 2020.
Wow, it's a bloody ghost town, man.
What happened to the group that he found?
Sure, he's heading towards them.
Is he going to the cave? Oh.
Is this the bunker?
I would think so.
Mein Name ist Claudia Tiedemann. Ich bin eine der wenigen Überlebenden der Apokalypse vom 27. Juni 2000.
So the apocalypse happened was 2020. Wow.
Zurück in die Vergangenheit. Vielleicht können wir sie retten. Alle.
Okay, so that's her goal.
What the
Unless
hell?
it's changed, but... Okay, 6 days to the apocalypse. Interesting.
Badewetter geben. Lokalnachrichten. Mehr als
Oh, look how many people are missing. Like all of them, yeah?
Verschwinden von vielen
And they're all related to one another.
gibt es weiterhin keine Hinweise auf ihren Aufenthaltsort oder den Tathergang.
That's why we saw the calendar.
Wenn ich ehrlich bin, machen mir ihre Werte Sorgen. Wir sollten sie wieder stationär behandeln.
Oh, damn.
Oh, what's happened to Regina?
There's a lot going on here.
A lot of changes.
What they don't know is there's an apocalypse in like 6 days.
Und ich bin Klausen, Leiter der Sonderkommission Winden und ab heute zuständig für die ungelösten vermissten Fälle des letzten Jahres.
The case has grown.
Is that a
wow.
good thing or?
Sie haben wir gesagt. Damit meinen Sie,
Mich selbst und Frau Doktor, die den Fällen auch weiterhin zugeteilt ist.
das ist doch keine Sonderkommission.
Oh my god. He's always the one to speak up.
Eine Person und die Frau, die nichts gefunden hat?
I mean, she found plenty.
Well, nothing.
Significant, yeah.
Deine Mutter redet die zu Hause? Über die Ermittlungen, meine ich?
Nicht mit uns.
Wir sitzen rum und warten.
Wow, everyone's changed the way they look now.
Wissen genauso wenig wie vor 8 Monaten. Manchmal denke ich, es wäre besser, sie wären tot.
Yeah, so there's no hope. You can just put it to bed.
You're heading towards the caves now?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, damn. Oh my god. There's no way.
Where is she gonna end up now?
I get it. You're at your wit's end. And Charlotte's not going to reveal that she's seen a photo of him in the past. Like, that's...
That would be trippy. Oh.
2020. Wow.
A lot of people died. Alexander was one of them that died in 2020. Damn. That was not in 2020.
How much 1 year changes, right? Martha.
No way. She doesn't make it past 2020.
Oh my god. That's in a few days for them.
Yeah. Holy shit.
What the fuck happened? Isn't that crazy? You think all your problems now are the biggest in the world and in a few days, that's it. Done.
Ich wollte mit dir reden. Das wollte ich schon länger.
Spar dir die Worte. Ist wahrscheinlich besser so.
He knows she wants to break up with him.
Wegen Jonas.
Was? Was hat das denn jetzt damit zu tun? Wir sehen uns doch kaum noch.
He knows. He knows though.
Du bist irgendwie anders.
Yeah. Seems cold.
Yeah, since hanging around Noah.
Ich weiß überhaupt nicht, was mit dir los ist.
Was mit mir los ist? Verdammte Scheiße, meine Mutter stirbt. Das ist mit mir los.
And that as well, but yeah.
Die geringste Ahnung davon hättest, welche Scheiße gerade bei mir abgeht.
Von der Scheiße,
she
die bei
doesn't.
dir abgeht? Ey, falls du es vergessen hast, mein Vater und mein Bruder sind verschwunden. Meine Mutter ist verrückt und interessiert sich einen Dreck für mich. Und du willst mir gerade
Damn, everyone's families are
erzählen, oder
in
was?
ruins.
Oh. This town is just broken. Festering wound. Who said that?
Bonus.
Das ist besser so.
It's sad because I feel like they need each other, but I also feel like they need time away because hurting each other is just too much. I reckon he knows about the apocalypse.
This evening, definitely Noah. He must know about something, but wouldn't be surprised if things were left out.
In 6 Tagen wird unser Meiler endgültig vom Netz gehen.
Oh, the timing
6
on
days.
Die letzten 6 Tage im Geiste der Gemeinschaft mit Leben erfüllen.
And you know he means none of it.
This Hannah, she's so sick, man. She just obsesses over it.
I mean, I think she went there for the gun, but...
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Keep it pointed that way.
Oh, man.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I get it,
This
but
makes me
like...
uneasy.
Oh, shit, man. Could you imagine walking in on that?
No way. What the hell?
Schlüssel. Das ist mein Schlüssel.
Was soll das heißen? Ihr Schlüssel.
But he should know that nothing was fixed.
Who's gonna tell her the truth?
Erinnerst du dich an das gelbe Fahrrad? Das Fahrrad, das Papa und du mir zum 8. Geburtstag geschenkt habt.
Oh my
Ich bin gleich am
god.
nächsten Tag damit in den Graben gefahren. Hab mir den Arm aufgeschlitzt. Hier.
Oh man, that would be so trippy.
Da hat Papa Pankochen gemacht. Ihm ist die Pfanne runtergefallen und hat das ganze heiße Öl verteilt. Da.
Oh my
Ich bin vor über
god.
einem halben Jahr aus deinem Leben verschwunden. Und du hast mich vor mehr als 33 Jahren gefunden. Ich habe gleich gewusst, dass du es bist.
You found me over 33 years ago, what?
Oh yeah, back then.
Yeah,
Du
that's
hast gesagt, dass
right.
der Regen noch sauer ist wegen Tschernobyl. Ich hatte
Oh,
meine gelbe Jacke an.
nah, this is too much. Can't
This is
believe
like
it's
mind
happening.
blown.
Mama. Ich bin's.
What does she do? Like, she can't deny that it's her son, right? But how weird knowing about the 33 years before too.
Her son's like her age.
Jonas. Aber das kann doch nicht sein.
You can say that again.
His timing was crazy, right before she was about to kill
I know,
herself.
I know. Literally saved herself.
And she believed him, like it all made sense. Wow.
Yeah, because how can you deny
Oh my
it?
god, man, what a moment. So has he figured out there that his plan didn't work?
Jeder Weg ist vorherbestimmt. Alles passiert, wann es passiert.
Following her again.
Zur richtigen Zeit. Am richtigen Ort.
What is she doing?
Adam wird stolz auf dich sein. Ich habe das gleiche gefühlt. Es geht
Oh,
vorbei.
Is he talking to himself?
maybe. Like him
Yes.
older and then younger, like.
Warum hat er uns aufgenommen?
Die Dinge liegen für dich
Was?
jetzt noch im Verborgenen. Aber sie werden ans Licht kommen. Stück für Stück.
Yeah, it is him, like what Jonas did.
Woher wissen wir, was richtig und was falsch ist?
Even he's
These are
questioning
fair
now.
questions,
Was
yeah.
gut und was böse ist?
Indem wir auf unsere innere Stimme hören. Indem wir niemand anders folgen.
I mean, that doesn't
That's
determine good
dangerous.
and evil, but you know.
Ich bin du. Ich bin deine Stimme. Vergiss das nie.
Okay, I was gonna say how deep he was gonna go with that.
Du. Ich. Vergangenheit. Und Zukunft.
Oh man.
That's still mind blowing.
What are these?
What?
Oh.
This
I mean,
is
we are
too
in an
much.
apocalypse, to be fair.
Right, but people are hanging.
Why are they being hung?
You're hiding God.
Oh, I hate watching this shit, man.
Oh, why are they in those suits?
Who's that meant to be? I got no idea.
Oh!
Francesca's little
Todeszone betreten.
sister.
Jeder Versuch wird mit dem Tod bestraft. Das sind die Regeln.
You can't enter the dead zone. What? Why?
Wir sind die Zukunft. Sigmundus Creatus est.
And they're saying that quote.
Mantra, yeah. This isn't making sense.
Wer keinen Glauben mehr hat, ist schon tot. Die Prophezeiung wird eintreten, die Passage wird sich öffnen und dann werden wir ins Paradies geführt.
Damn.
Paradise.
So they're still relying on that prophecy.
Alle sind schon tot. Meine Familie, meine Freunde. Alle sterben in 6 Tagen. In meiner Zeit, verstehst du?
Yeah.
Ich brauche euer scheiß Paradies nicht. Ich will einfach nur nach Hause.
That's pretty fair enough. And they've explained like nothing.
Was wollten die Männer hinter der Mauer?
Not gonna answer. So what are they hiding behind this wall?
Are we sure it's Elizabeth?
Yeah, there you go. I don't remember if that's her name, but I knew it was her.
Deine Mutter war noch klein.
Oh, so the grandparents on Charlotte's side.
That's Tannhaus.
Yeah. In the current timeline?
Kurz vor seinem Verschwinden hat er sie angerufen. Der Anruf dauerte exakt 12 Sekunden. Wahrscheinlich eine Voicemail-Nachricht. Was wollte er?
Oh, how do you explain this?
Er hatte sich verwählt.
Haben Sie die Nachricht noch?
She's obviously
Nein.
hiding things because she can't explain them yet.
Ich habe ihn ein eigenes Büro einrichten lassen. Vielleicht den Gang runter.
You're just gonna look through it here?
Sie haben vielleicht einen anderen Kollegen erwartet. Und mich bekommen. Zufall? Ich glaube nicht an Zufälle. Ich glaube, dass die Dinge zusammenfinden, so wie sie zusammengehören.
I like
Yeah,
that
right man for
view.
the job.
Yeah.
Wollen wir?
Together. Look at her face.
Mama?
Pretty much sleeps in Mikkel's room now.
No, I think she's trying to find her mother. That's where she's trying to put it together, like.
The bed looks slept in, so I think she probably is sleeping in there.
As in Katarina?
Yeah.
Catherine?
Katarina.
Katarina. Okay, so that's why she went to the cave.
These Ulrich's notes that she's looking
It
through.
looks like it.
Dass die Menschen nicht zerbrechen an der Sinnlosigkeit ihrer eigenen Existenz. Ein endloser Kreislauf
Oh my
aus Leben
God.
und Sterben. Wo liegt der Ursprung all diesen Leids?
Good question.
Damn, some powerful stuff
Hast du
being talked
dadurch
about.
Bescheid gegeben?
Tell
Der
him
hat
what?
keinen Verdacht geschöpft.
What
Holy
the
shit,
fuck?
what happened to him? Is that Adam?
War schon immer naiver Natur.
He's always been naive and, like, who are you?
Die Apokalypse, sie muss geschehen. Hast du Zweifel?
It has to happen.
You can see he's struggling a bit there.
Die fehlenden Seiten aus dem Buch. Du musst sie finden.
Oh, so he doesn't have them either, the pages that were ripped out.
Adam, sie warten auf dich.
Who the fuck are you, Adam?
Noch 6 Tage.
So he's obviously following someone else. Like this wasn't his thing. Some prophecy. Unless he veers off, who knows?
This all just got so much bigger, man. It was already so big.
I know. He waited there to see who'd come for it. Oh.
Because
the one at the caravan.
Yeah, because her father was seeing him. I don't understand.
No, it wasn't her father. That was Michael / McCall.
No, Peter.
Oh, Peter.
What's Michael McKell? What are we saying? You're starting your depth at the moment, dude.
Why are you so sus? And you're communicating with her like...
Ich hab Pause. Was heißt? Blasen 40 Euro an 85.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I don't have to hear this shit.
Zieh dich doch schon mal aus.
I'm so confused.
I don't think Magnus had any idea what he was walking into.
I know, but like, at least ask, like...
Ich bin jetzt hier. Und ich bin in all den Sekunden zwischen meiner Geburt und meinem Tod. Ich bin immer wieder Jonas.
Okay.
Ja, shit.
Und doch nicht dasselbe. Genauso wie du nicht mehr dieselbe bist, die vor einigen Stunden durch diese Tür gekommen.
Yeah, true, true.
Wo ist Jonas? Wo ist mein Jonas?
Oh, damn.
In der Zukunft.
Ja.
Like, what does that even mean?
Ich habe versucht, die Passage zu zerstören, aber ich habe sie nur geschlossen. Deswegen ist er immer noch dort.
Oh, so it's closed at the moment.
Right. So that's why Katarina can't find anything, I think.
Warum bist du hier?
Um dem Ganzen ein Ende zu setzen. Ein für alle Mal.
I don't know. Why was he looking at that floorboard?
But he still doesn't know that he's actually opened it in another timeline. I'm assuming in the 21 timeline.
Is that Adam?
Yeah. Is that her grandfather?
What the f... I'm pretty sure Townhouse is...
Welcher Mann?
Oh,
shit. Imagine seeing that in a photo taken so long ago.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Man, that is wild. They've got all the families there, the 4 main families. That is crazy.
Where are you off to next? And Adam was just sitting there.
Ist was?
How's she gonna go, like, without him suspecting her?
Polizeiunterlagen und Karten von der Hülle. Deswegen geht Mama da jeden Tag rein.
Oh, they know that she goes into the cave.
Eine Tür. In den Höhlen?
Die führt zum Kernkraftwerk. Da draußen wissen alle irgendwas, was wir nicht wissen sollen. Mama, Bartosz.
Oh, she even knows.
She can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
I'd confront him.
Jeder hat sein eigenes beschissenes Geheimnis.
He feels that too with Francesca.
So then what does she know about all of this? Damn, and they've just trusted these people. They've gotten close with them. Did we not learn from the first time? Like,
Well, someone told him to meet. Didn't they?
I know.
But how can he travel? Because the...
Well, maybe
Should be
Jonas believes
closed.
it's closed, but maybe it's not.
Bist du bereit?
He's gonna travel now, I'm assuming.
Oh, this guy.
Of course.
Keys to the truck.
Ruf mal wieder bei Mama an. Okay?
So they're siblings? Damn.
Ciao. Ciao.
I don't know, that interaction just feels so weird.
That would be freaky.
Yeah.
That would be... Oh my god. He goes unsettled.
It's dated.
Yeah. 21. God damn.
That same mantra.
Wer sind diese Leute? Warum hatte dein Großvater das?
Nah, that would freak you out, wouldn't it?
I mean, look, Peter, you've been keeping your own secrets.
Well, I'm thinking he would have covered that now that they're here together.
Yeah, maybe. I still can't get over the fact that Elizabeth's doll is that fox thing. Like, it's not a coincidence. Damn.
Imagine seeing her son in her bed like that.
Yeah.
That's wild. Oh, and you got Regina. Like, that's crazy.
They're just pouring concrete over it?
Yeah, looks like it. But it's punishable by death if you go past this wall, isn't it?
I guess so, but... Is this where they poured the cement? Is this where the power plant was?
Maybe. I don't know. It's all
I don't know, I
done.
can't tell, yeah.
Well, with the radiation he's picking up, I would presume so.
Yeah.
There it is again. Everywhere.
So Alexander / Boris would have known, I'm assuming, about this apocalypse thing.
Well, not necessarily. Who knows? Because he dies when it happens.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Maybe Alexander does, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, wow. It's just there.
What the
The
fuck?
wormhole's like rancid, or I don't know. That is
This
nuts.
is what caused it, I'm sure, but then... These other people seem to think that you shouldn't go in there. So I wouldn't say that's a wormhole. I would say it's like this ball of energy or whatever.
I don't know. It looks similar to the wormholes we saw, but like a contained, rancid kind of version.
Well, contained and rancid, like that's two different things.
Well, there's some sort of black thing around it, almost like keeping it in place, but then
you're
it's
saying
also
like the
going
blue thing is
rancid, yeah. But I just want to say, before we
Right.
get into that, like, holy shit, I really do see how, I mean, people are saying it picks up, and I didn't think season 1 was slow by any means, but this felt like 3 episodes in one. Like, there was so much in it. I'm not going to lie, I'm definitely mind blown. Like, I'm just like, I don't know where to begin and how we're going to talk about this, because there's so much, and there's so many thoughts you have during it that you just can't remember all of them. But I'm just like, wow, man, this episode hurt my brain probably more than the finale of last episode did, because there was just so much in it.
So, all right, let's start here, right? At the start, we saw Noah. In the book, like, this is the last It's the last cycle. No, but it was like the last day of the last cycle or something.
No, the first day of the last cycle.
First day of the last
cycle. Because 2020 is the new year of the next 33-year cycle, right?
Yes.
So it's the new year of the last cycle, which means that after 2052, there is no other cycle. So where Jonas is now technically is supposedly the last year maybe on Earth or of everything. I don't know, because they're saying there's no other cycle after that.
So we can keep going in the past, but at this point we can't go to further in the future, past 52. Oh, well, now it makes sense why Elizabeth is, I don't know, she's obviously digging through her grandfather's stuff and...
well, who knows? They find something. I mean, we're way too early on to know what she does.
No, I know, but it makes sense as to why she, like, knows so much in 52. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, obviously Noah wanted her to recognize him, and
true,
because it's all. And remember, don't forget. Remember, Noah kidnapped Yasin. Like, we just kind of like forgot about that, but that has to mean something, right? Or not Noah.
We're
a cloaked man, which could have been Helge or Jonas, as far as we know. But somebody kidnapped Yasin for Noah, or maybe there's more people at play. I don't know. But I just wanted to mention that because like there's just so much, and then. In terms of traveling, obviously Noah traveled. So I'm assuming, no, but it was their timeline that Noah...
I just think Jonas believes he stopped it for now or whatever, but he knows it's not fully like done.
But maybe he doesn't realize that it's a lot more usable than he thinks, yeah.
Yes. He doesn't know that he created this whole, like, he still doesn't know his part in it, I think.
Yeah.
But again, like we're bouncing around everywhere. I think that's just what this discussion is going to be. But I just find it interesting that Elizabeth actually, like, what has she figured out? And I'm sure, like, we'll fill in the gap. But right now, like you said, I know you said Noah wanted her to know the face, but I guess Noah would have known that they would have gone through the grandfather stuff.
He gave her the watch to give to Charlotte. Remember that.
Yes.
So he was all very carefully planned.
Yeah.
He wanted Charlotte to know his name, even though she didn't know it prior.
Yeah.
So things are just starting to slowly tie in together.
So
We've got 5 timelines. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? 5 timelines is insanity, man.
Charlotte's grandfather, I'm assuming, is Tannhaus. But then, is it Adam or Noah?
Wait, whoa. Charlotte's grandfather's townhouse. Why would you say that? Because...
the picture was there.
Francesca has a photo with him.
Well, was that Francesca?
Yes.
It was Francesca.
Yeah, so I don't...
I thought it might have been, but I was like, oh no, maybe it's someone else. So that's Francesca. So Francesca obviously knows a lot about this.
But Peter looked at it and just smiled. So maybe he is from their timeline and we've just gotten confused. I mean, we've never really gotten confirmed what timeline the older version is. We never really knew. Yeah, so...
But why does Francesca... Okay, so that makes sense then.
Because we see the middle-aged, like, man version of him in 53.
Yeah.
So I just assumed he was an old man by 86. By 2019, he should be dead.
But Francesca's got a photo with him and that was normal.
Well, Peter seemed to think so.
Yeah, I think...
Well, I don't know. We've never gotten confirmation on Tannhaus's timeline. We always just see him appear. His older version of him's timeline.
Yes.
So I don't know. We will need to check up on that.
And the thing is as well, Francesca knows something and she's communicating with the guy in the caravan. Does she, like, tie into, like, I don't know. Anyways, that's just, like, a whole mystery within itself. But then... the grandfather, whoever the bloody whatever, he knows Adam and Noah and a whole other bunch of people. And the thing that caught my eye was that Adam's in this, like, uniform, but I couldn't, like, identify what the uniform was. It almost felt like
And his face seems to be, like, destroyed maybe by radiation or something.
Maybe, and back then as well. Like, it's not just it's happened post.
And the names are very...
Yes.
Selectively chosen, you know,
very
like
biblical.
He's Adam from Adam and Eve. Then you've got Noah. You know, it's interesting, this Adam, because it's just, with this concept, it just, oh my God, man. Because Adam is doing this to close the cycle. right? Or we don't know that, but Adam's
They
doing
want to
something.
start anew. Adam said.
Yes.
They want to.
But what's weird is what he's up against is that Adam has already. There's a future Adam of him that's clearly not started anew because this cycle should have ended then, if that's how it works. So, like, how do you know if what you're doing is working? Obviously, maybe they know more, but it's like...
They know more.
But, well, you assume so. But things have already happened in the future. A future version of yourself, same with Noah, same with everyone. There's a future version of themselves that's already done what they're about to do as well. Just because they're traveling in time, they're still following the shadow of their future selves.
Yeah.
So... That's where it gets crazy. Even like Adam, he's got orchestrating Noah and all these guys in 21 to manage the timeline, and yet they're finding out about it in 2019 or 2020 now, which is messed that up even more because we've got a whole new timeline.
I know.
2020.
It's not a new timeline. It's just like a year after.
New year. Yeah, sorry, I used the wrong word. There's a lot going on. But
Don't confuse me more.
in 2020, and yet even though it's the future, it's like I don't know, almost 80 years. No, like almost 100 years in the future of the 21 timeline. 1921, 2020, almost 100 years, right? And yet Adam from 100 years in the past is actually orchestrating what's going to occur in the future. Like, that's just what's
that's the thing. It's the end and the beginning at the same time. Like, because remember in the...
We know, we established that. I'm just voicing it like that, how crazy that is when you actually look at what's going on.
I remember at the start of the episode, we literally started with those boys, Noah and some other guy. And there's this prophecy. Let's not forget there's this prophecy that people believe in. And obviously, to some degree, something is true because they're able to, like, go through different times and stuff. But the guy that wasn't Noah, he just accepted. He said, like, he knew. It's like he knew that was coming.
Noah was there, like, digging the original pathways as a boy through these timeline travels. I don't know. I just find that crazy.
Yeah, I just find that interaction interesting because it's like he knew that someone would come to kill him. He didn't know it was Noah, and Adam specifically named him Noah. Anyways, there's obviously, like, a connection there that hopefully, like, will come to light eventually, but...
I just want to mention as well before I forget.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was, like, coincidence or if there was just really good timing. It's just funny that the 2020, they've got this apocalypse and it's the same year that we obviously had the pandemic and lockdown and all that. And I was like, I don't know when this came out exactly, but did they change the storylines to account for that year?
Oh, weird.
Or had they already written it and then it was pre-planned and things just happened that way? Like, I don't know. I find that pretty wild.
Oh my god, that's a whole other, like, set of trippy. Let's stick to this trippy because that's, like, crazy. Then we go to Alexander / Boris. He is shutting down.
Can you do me a favour? Because I find that whenever we get multiple names for whatever show,
well,
like
his real name is Boris, but he's...
That's fine. Call him one, because you do it all the time. You like name 3 names and it just takes so much longer to say, and then, like, I'm sitting there, like, following on. Just pick one name. Right now, it's Alexander.
Fine.
So, Alexander. Because you can't say Alexander / Boris. In Better Call Saul 2, you'll be like Saul / Jimmy / Sleeping Jimmy. Like, just one name. One name, dude.
Anyway.
God damn.
Alexander. Sorry, small brains over here.
Yeah, mate. Watch the finale with Series Brain as well.
He is specifically... Like, he's been shifty this whole time, right? He's specifically shutting down the power plant. He obviously...
No, he was saying they were getting shut down because he still believes it's the best energy, but he was saying they're shutting us down, so he wanted to go out in style. Because the outside world always demands more progress, even though he thinks it's the cheapest form of energy.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's shutting it down, and I don't figure that he necessarily knows.
But, like, concreting that, like, there's a better way. So what is he doing? There's something that he's doing.
Is it a better way? I mean, granted, where he's concreting it looks like where that wormhole in the future is formed.
Yes.
But I don't know if he's thinking that, or if he's, because in fairness, that is sort of safekeeping too. You concrete the barrel separate.
But we've also got to keep in mind that he came from potentially the future, somewhere. And now he's lived his life in this time. Like, so he's more suspicious than what you're letting on right now.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm open to a lot of things, but Yeah, I don't know. We're not seeing enough from him for me to go on these wild theories. It's sort of just like, what from the way I interpret it is he's been so in the background and so like tame that we've got a couple of pieces on him, but I have to just see more from him where I'm at. So I just haven't seen enough for me to sit there and really give him this theory.
No, but for me, like there's something going on there. There's something like,
of course,
he's like a part of it, and you just don't know how to explain
There's
it.
something going on with everything in the show.
Because he was but he was chatting to Charlotte's, I guess, second in command, like the guy with the eye patch. I'm pretty sure he was last season. So, and now
yes, we had a contact with him.
Yes, so now we've found out that he is borrowing this truck or keeping this truck.
Yeah, there's something going on with him, with that guy too.
Which then ties into Francesca, which confuses me even more about Francesca with Tannhaus in the photo, because then she is having some communications with the trailer guy, and anyways.
Look, I'm accepting that we're just going to get lost. I'm going to, obviously we'll check in and do our best, but it's just getting, season 1 was enough, and season 2 is getting crazier, and it's unavoidable that you're going to get somewhat lost. There's so many storylines. Like even this episode, they've introduced so many new characters you can tell are going to be important.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn, dude, I feel like we were in over our heads last season, and they're going to double the playing field. They've added more timelines. There is a crazy amount of going on. This episode was a brilliant start to the new season, but it is just, the story was already felt like it was massive, and it's just blown season 1 out of the park. Season 1 feels like such a small picture now compared to what's going on now.
I feel like I can actually eat season 1, like bite size, This is like...
This is the feast.
Yeah. We even got like a new head of the task force, like police task force.
Or is he the new head of the task force, or he's helping the new people on the case? But they're helping.
Yeah.
And Jonas, like that was sick. Him coming home to see his mother, they look like they're the same age, give or take. Isn't that, it's like, it's your boy, but it's not your boy.
Yeah, because she said it, where's my Jonas?
Yeah.
And she was about to kill herself, and her son literally saved her. Like, did he know that that's what was going to happen, and that's why he chose to intervene during that time?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Could he have known? Because he was never there. He was following the same timelines. Like, he was never there after.
I don't know.
The fact.
No idea.
But the timing was perfect.
And this, like, head of police, this task force, like, I don't know. He's you can feel that he's good at his job, but does he have all these timelines? Like, will he figure something like that out?
I don't know. He's really out of his depths at this point. So a lot of these, we used to have, like, I used to think, it was all about, like, Ulrich and Charlotte figuring it out. Now I'm like, look, you're part of it. You're part of showing us stuff.
Yes.
And maybe but like, I'm like, there are people so much more advanced than you guys that play. By the time you catch up, has that already been predetermined? Like, they're sort of, they're like the us of the world.
Yeah.
We're putting it together, and it's like, dude, the players are so far ahead. Even Ulrich is, at the moment, it feels like just a pawn in this game. So I don't know how he's going to play into it. I assume he's going to give some role.
But he does have some interesting views, and that's why I'm like,
he seems fitting for the job.
Yeah, fitting for the job, but I feel like there's something more to him as well.
But I want to pull back a second, because you bounced there aggressively from Jonas to this.
I started with the policeman, and then you went to Jonas. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I didn't finish my thought.
I don't remember that, but anyway.
Play it back right now. Go on. Play it back.
Anyway, Pudgey, just off your high horse. Hannah just sitting there with Jonas, and he's got all these scars on his back, scars that he didn't have prior, thinking, what has he been through?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a wild. And the way that Jonas mentioned to her that you met your son.
Yes, back then.
What did he say?
33 years ago.
Yeah, 33 years ago for her.
Yes.
Which is like, and I was a bit confused initially. And it's like, damn, that is, but she remembered and she put it together. It's kind of like, again, like you always knew but didn't.
It's like what Martha was saying in that play. It's like you block it out, but then once you're like lifted from this labyrinth, you put it together and you like realize, I don't know, it's so wild.
Yeah. And then I will keep bringing it back till we find the answer. But it all somehow started with Michael killing himself. What did he discover?
And Jonas. Don't forget, Jonas still has
seemingly
those marks.
tried at some point. Yeah. But don't know why or how. I mean, he said that Mikkel saved his life.
Yes.
And we haven't seen that yet.
Yes.
So I am assuming that at some point, the father, when he's older, travels back and meets Jonas either at this age or a middle age. Maybe when he's trying to hang himself and he goes, no, like it's not. Something's going to be revealed there.
Or maybe like how he just saved Hannah's life. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe a bit different, but yeah.
Same but different. I'm just saying, like, in the sense of, like, he intervened. Like, did he know at that point? Like, I don't know.
It's different because Michael/Mikkel might be doing time travel and having a bit of a different impact. Hannah's oblivious at the moment.
No,
so...
but Jonas is doing time travel and having an impact. Like, that's my point.
Yeah, but I think that it's pretty average. It's not as powerful, Pudgey. You brought the epic theory.
No.
It was a really good theory. You brought it down. You brought it right down because you've got.
If you guys are following,
You've got Jonas. You've got Jonas time traveling already in the future, and then Michael or Mikkel, the one that we saw, maybe getting older, and then meeting at some point was sick. It explained something that we didn't. It explained something that we didn't have in the puzzle piece of how the hanging was the point, and then you've gone, oh, maybe Hannah as well. Like what?
No, I was just saying, like, on a scale.
You ruined it, man. I was on an epic runner, and you took it right down.
No, like, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, all right. Let's have the low IQ theories. Let's continue. Go for them.
Anyways, I agree with you. I was just saying, like, it didn't have to be this mind-blowing thing that, again, back to me thinking that potentially Jonas knew that she was going to kill herself. Okay. Like, and then saved her anyways.
Do you have anything more epic to discuss now?
You know what? You're a sick man.
Give me something more epic.
Do you have any theories about Adam? Like, you just, like, skim past that one.
Yeah, because I don't have any theories about him. Like we showed a man's face that looks like nothing. So what are you gonna assume there? Who knows? He seems to have a whole bunch of followers. He was walking to a room to meet some people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there anyone higher than him? Is there other people that he's working with? Does everyone that works with him become a pastor of sorts? And maybe we just jump the gun with. I would love if we jump the gun because then your little overconfidence will be tempered right down. But
I just wanted. I was trying to look at the picture. I'm like, is there someone that we know here?
I was doing the same. I couldn't really make out anyone.
I know the one behind Noah seemed like she looked like Regina. I don't think it is.
Behind Noah.
Yeah, I don't think it is, but just that face looks similar. But then speaking of Regina, like she's not doing well. But then how does this tie into everything?
I don't know. I mean, speaking of a lot of people, we saw a lot of people die in 2020.
Because of the apocalypse. And then Bartosz went into the caves with Noah.
Yeah. And then, hang on, because remember, Regina and Alexander saw the wormhole, the massive one being created. We've not heard anything since then. It's been 6 months. I wonder if anything transpired from that. Surely there's some questions going on.
I don't know. We've obviously got a lot of questions.
So it's weird and kind of makes me uneasy following Jonas's story here because everything's already happened. So we're kind of getting the gaps filled in.
Yeah.
But it almost feels like nothing he's doing is necessarily meaningful. It might be the wrong way to look at it because everything's heading towards this potential.
Everything has to happen for it to have happened. So it is meaningful. Yeah. We just don't know what the end result is.
So we're seeing the Jonas post 2019 now properly. Well, like the older version of him after he tried to close it, what comes after. We're also seeing what came before the show started at the same time, which is like crazy.
Yes.
I'm just saying it's wild. Like we're just seeing different.
And that's almost like what the picture that young Elizabeth was looking at with the two, I guess, gods blowing. There's like the dark and then the center was the light in that sense. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, some interesting images. I mean, a lot of deep. There's always, a lot of the sayings now getting familiar and similar about beginning and end and everything being connected. Yeah. They're always talking about everything being connected. And there seems to be this overarching goal, but 5 timelines. I mean, God, like I keep saying this show should have blown the charts. It should be like 3 times as big as Squid Game. And yet I see maybe why it didn't, because maybe a lot of people, like your average casual viewer, would not be able to follow on with this. I mean, we're struggling and we're putting a lot of effort in.
But not only that, a lot of people have a full day of work. They don't want to be thinking this hard.
Yeah, even though I love it personally, I find it fun. Like, that's a fun show for me. Like, well, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So it's incredibly impressive. Like, it's wild. And I mean, we're only just started season 2. We've already looked how much more's come into it. I don't know how.
One episode.
I don't know how we're going to continue to progress, man. Like, I may be hospitalized by the end of this season.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode.
And if you want early access to our reactions or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link to our Patreon down below. Take care of yourselves and we'll see you on our next reaction.
See you guys.